You know, for any YouTube video that we're not awkward, you doing it is super awkward. I actually legitimately feel somewhat uncomfortable now. Hey, I'm Drunk, and welcome to our first 2018 Ask the Devs video.
Hey, I'm Exedore. Hope everybody had a good holiday break. Let's get into it.
Any chance of a UI update in 2018? Right now, performance leaves much to be desired.
Yes. So the system that we have implemented, we put in a long time ago, and as we've done more and more with the front end, it really hasn't held up to the demands we've been putting on it.
For the last few months, we've been investigating other options in order to bring performance improvements to our UI, including potentially a Coherent GT upgrade or Coherent GT2. However, our profiling efforts haven't really yielded the improvements that we were hoping to deliver to you guys. We're currently thinking a little bit more outside of the box, including investigating potentially backporting UMG for Unreal 3, as well as other solutions that hopefully will be a better implementation than our current UI.
Yeah, there's a lot more we want to do in the front end, so performance is going to be critical, and also just making sure that it's snappy and the input latency isn't there.
What do you guys think of aim punch?
So ViewKick is something that has been in the game in various forms for a long time, and of course it's had a pretty controversial life, to tell the truth. So one of the things about it is, what it does is it provides first advantage to positional play. And in a game with a very low TTK, time to kill, like Dirty Bomb, it means that if you can't compress your players into appropriate skill bandings, you've got to give players a chance to react. So imagine, you're a sniper and you get behind, a merc with a Hawk Fear, and you don't get a headshot off. You hit them in the body, and then you're like, oh well, I got them in the back, like with sniper, like they're pretty much screwed. And then they wall jump off 2 walls all the time, headshotting you with the Hawk Fear, and you're like, what the hell just happened in this game? This is a situation that we've had for a long time in the game, which matchmaking is one of the steps to solving. That said, I have asked some of the designers to take a look at how we've implemented ViewKick, because I don't think it's really implemented as well as it could be. And there's the bigger question is, are the values where we want them to be? So that's something I've asked them to take a look into, and I want to let everybody know, the player base know, what we come up with when that's finished.
I'm still here too.
Will there ever be an opportunity to get past Obsidian operatives?
Long story short, if you guys want them, I don't see a reason why we can't open up the vault.
Yeah, we'll always have a bit of downtime before they're available after being on sale initially. And when we bring things back, we'll do some sort of change on them so that people who bought them on the first adoption can have their stuff identifiable.
You said you have future plans for Phantom. Any info of when it's coming out, other than soon?
Yes, we do have plans for Phantom. And all I can really say at this point is that they are tied directly to another merc, which you may have heard about, named Hunter.
Yeah, we're intending to roll the changes for Phantom along with the release for Hunter, which will happen relatively soon. TM. There you go, I made a pause so you can cut it out.
Oh, I'm going to keep it in.
Will there be skins for the ability weapons like Nader's launcher?
Yeah, it's something we've always wanted to do. There's a lot of ideas for it. The thing is, when we do that, what we're going to do is make sort of progression in cosmetics available for every merc. So that's one of the things we'll need to address. So not only will ability weapons have different skins, but things like defibs maybe, or the health, to change the look of the health station. So every merc will have those options should you want to pursue those.
Do you think we might see some work in toxicity in the community?
Most definitely. We're taking toxicity in our game very seriously, and there's going to be quite a few steps that have to happen in order for us to get to the level of toxicity management in-game, especially where we want it to be. The first step here will be overhauling our chat system, because it's not built for purpose for the amount of chat that actually goes into our game. We need to have cloud-based and cloud-side logging so we can actually run it against an interpretive AI to actually gauge the level of toxicity. You couple that with a report function in-game where players will be able to report on the actual player behavior and not just the chat itself. And as the system goes along, we'll obviously get smarter and better at determining true toxicity from what is friendly banter amongst friends. So we're actively working towards that. It is very near and dear to us, and hopefully we'll have some more news on that for you guys this year.
You ended it with so much information that I didn't have anything to say. It's fine.
I'm happy you're here.
Will you ever add a left-handed view model feature for lefties?
Unfortunately, no.
Quite frankly, is because it's a massive amount of work to do it right and to do it well. It is not as simple as just dragging and dropping something in the editor and clicking on mirror mode, which is why we'll not be working on it.
Why do they always ignore this question? Will we ever get out of beta?
Well, tell you what, we'll be releasing the game in the first half of 2018. And on that bombshell, thank you very much for your questions. Please leave your comments below and have a good day.
Thanks for watching, and as always, thanks for playing. And subscribe.